Hi there. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a nice new feature in Claude, and that is connecting to your Strava account, which I thought made a lot of sense. And I tried it out, and I had actually a question I wanted to know, and I wanted help with that. So I will show you here. So, by the way, if you haven't yet connected your Strava account to your Claude, you just open up your Claude, go into settings, go to connectors, just search for Strava. The Strava page will open up. You just sign in, and it's auth, and then it's connected to your Claude account. So very simple. And then you can actually query data on your Strava account from within Claude. So let me show you what I did. So I wrote this question. I've been training triathlon for now over 10 years with a focus on Ironman events as an age group athlete, doing it just for fun. One of my best times was in 2019 in Kalmar. It was about 10 hours 48 minutes or something like that, I think. And my follow-up question, I would like to know how my training looked like, how my run training looked like building up to that race. Because I didn't really remember. And I think the response was really fun to read here. I will show it here on the screen, but I will read it. So here's what your build up to Kalmar 2019 looked like. And there's a great story in the data. The big picture, you weren't just training for Kalmar. You raced the full Ironman in Klagenfurt in July 7th, 6 weeks before Kalmar. And then backed it up with a personal best. And I had totally forgotten about that, because the race in Klagenfurt was really, really hot and very, very hilly. So, I mean, I think I spent like 6 hours, 20 minutes on the bike, which is one of my longest times ever. And the swim was also in a lake, very, very beautiful, but without wetsuit because it was too hot. I think it was like 26.5 degrees in the sea. So no wetsuit. Took like 1 hour, 15 minutes or something like that. And then the run, extremely hot weather. So, well, totally bonked, or I'm not good at running in hot temperatures or anything like that. So it was like a disaster race. Disaster was it was it was fun doing the race, and a lovely race. I would love to do it again. But anyway, that was apparently that I did that race 6 weeks before Kalmar, and in Kalmar, Sweden, I did my best time ever. So 10 hours 48 minutes, which is great for me. And we'll continue on the answer here from Claude, because it gave me some details about the build-up. So the base phase, February to March, 2 to 3 runs per week, mostly 6 to 11 kilometers, easy lunch runs. I usually run on the lunch, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually. As it says, 6 to 11 kilometers. And once every third or second week I do a long run, like 21k. That's about the longest I ever run for training. And then there was a build phase, April to June. So 10 to 11 midweek runs plus a long run every 4 weeks. So even more rarely. And that's then when I hit my half marathon distance. So that's apparently just once every month I did that. And what's next? Yeah, and then I did the Klagenfurt race. And then after the Klagenfurt race, there was a rebuild into Kalmar, like mid-July to August. Kalmar is in mid-August. And I basically held back for 1 week, 1 full week. And then I did a long run. Yeah, I'm reading as well. So I picked up the training, did a long run 3 weeks out from Kalmar, and then a tapering period. So just some short effort where I kept the intensity up, but I kept the volume down. And then apparently in Kalmar, which was August 17th, I was running 4-hour marathon, which is 5:41 minutes per kilometer tempo. For me, that's super brilliant. And as you see, it was nearly 50 minutes faster than Klagenfurt, which apparently was about almost 5 hours. So, I mean, that's basically what I wanted to show, because I think these insights when you can ask questions on your own data, and this is not anyone's data. This is just my data, because I have been using Strava since I think 2011 or 2012 or something like that. I don't remember, but that's just my data and all my measurements. And I find this really, really interesting, and I would like to explore this even more. But just a quick summary of my first ever query I did with Claude towards Strava data. So I will probably do more videos like this when I have found or figured out more things to discover in my data. Anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow we will do a short triathlon with a couple of friends as part of a training event towards Kalmar, which is in 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks actually. So we will do 2 kilometers of swimming just outside here in the lake, and then we will do about 36 kilometers of biking, and then I guess 8 to 10 kilometers of running, and then finish off with some grilling some sausages and drinking some beer, and talking through the events and preparing for Kalmar. Okay, that's it for now. Over and out. See ya.